Oh, this is Trough TV. My name is Kaka, and I'm with some guy here. Jina lako jitambulisha. What's your name?
Okay, I'm Jimmy Kamango.
So Jimmy Kamango, I hear you earlier on. You said that Baba is the fifth, but this is what Jakoya too. So.
Jakoya is never serious, but what Jakoya is telling us is making sense, but not now. We will reconsider when Baba gets power in the next 2 months. We know that Baba is the fifth, and we know that what Jakoya's ambitions and what Jakoya's proposals can be encompassed and be brought together to make sure that Baba's manifesto is the best. We will pay our debt, we will pay everything that we need, and we know that with Baba and Mother Karua, we are going to jail the people who stole from us, the people who made us to come here. We are going to jail everybody who stole public money in our country, and at the end of the day, we know we will have a prosperous country and a country called Kenya. That's our promise, and as people from the diaspora, we are voting for Baba. We are campaigning for Baba. Actually, we are funding for Baba, if I may say so.
Okay. 2013 in the presidential debate.
No, I don't know much more about politics.
That's fine. That's fine.
Ask me about business. I'm a businessman. Ask me about
that's fine.
Let's go back there. Business. Yeah.
2013 during the presidential debate, Baba was debating alongside Uhuru Kenyatta. One of the interviewers asked him, how about this land and what? And he said, Uhuru Kenyatta is an innocent inheritor. So what is this thing you are saying that Baba is going to stop
even there long enough
unyakuzi wa mali za umma, loss of public funds and stuff like that, when his proponent, Uhuru Kenyatta, is an innocent inheritor of lands that are not accounted for in Kenya?
Stand here.
That was
you have to be in Kenya. You have to understand the history of land ownership in Kenya.
You got a place to go
for you to start saying who owns what. The land question is very emotive in Kenya. That we know.
Oh, okay. That's
when it comes to land,
see, I didn't know that there would be
who has
Saturdays.
what,
I just thought it would be
who had what, and who inherited what. You cannot question who has what or who inherited what.
All right. Then.
What we can question is who got what and what means he got what knows.
Right.
What we know as Kenyans got what. Like me, for example, where I come from in Anyuki, I inherited land. You inherited land, and you, of course, you inherited your land, and your daughters and sons will inherit your land. So what matters most is who inherited what, and how the inheritance is done. The land question means we know who has what and who wants to get what by bloodshed, and by fire or fire, by now fire. So we know all these things, and we know what happens, and we know who we cannot trust with the land question, so that the people in our coast province, the people in Mombasa higher, I have land in Mombasa, by the way, I have land in Malindi, by the way. I trust you, and we know that Joho, being the next lands minister in Baba's government, is going to solve this problem. We know who is sorting this problem, and we know who is sorting this issue once and for all. And the only solution is Baba the fifth.
This is Kaka, and this is Trough TV. We are coming to you from Kent in Washington State. This guy, once again, your name?
My name is Jimmy, and as I said earlier on, thank you so much. We are here. Tunawapenda sana, tunajaribu kungangana, and we know, and we pray. Please pray. I'm praying, he's praying, we are all praying. We're praying for Baba presidency and Mother Karua the 6th. Thank you very much.
Before you go, the question of land, I hear you are a landowner in Nyuki, you are a landowner in Malindi, that's the coastal region. But then, one of the reasons why the coast and the Rift Valley have been fiery politically is because of the land question. What do you mean? We know who owns what, we know who has what, and we don't question how they acquired it and what happens after this election.
As I say, and I will say it again. Please, you the problem that is you didn't hear what I said. I said we know who owns what. We know who has what. What we don't know is who got what and how recently. So what we should be asking ourselves is one question. Whoever got what very recently, what was the process? Was the due process followed? That was number one. And number two, there are people in Coast Province where I also have interest in coast. In Malindi and in Watamu along the coastline there, in the beaches along there, right? The problem that we should be asking ourselves is, how are we going to sort out the land problem in Kenya? It does not matter what we do. It does not matter the much that we talk about. The problem is, how are we going to sort out this land issue in Kenya? That problem will only be solved in one thing. We need to reform the Ministry of Lands. We need to reform all our systems, and all these things will be done by one person. When we saw that Raila Odinga gave us Mother Karua, we know that Mother Karua will sort out this thing, and Kenya will be free. In fact, in Coast Province, the Minister for Lands will be their own people. So we expect that even my land in Malindi, that I don't even have a title deed to. By the way, Joho, I can see you. Sina title ya land yangu Malindi. I hope that in Malindi, in your government next year, please, nitafute title deed. I'll SMS you my whatever, my details and stuff. Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you.
That means people who know who are the people who are going to be seated in that government, because apparently this guy is pleading to Joho.
No, you're missing the point, my brother. I know you're a journalist, but you're missing the point. The point is, let this government that is coming follow the law. Sorry about that. Let this government that is coming in follow the law. We have a